folks, I'm Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the Mallard M33. This is a beautiful bunk model. You have dual opposing slides here in the main living area, which allows for this center island in the kitchen, and you have a slide back in the bunk room, which opens that up, allowing for 3 bunks and plenty of play space. Let's start right over here in the kitchen. You'll see the Dometic fridge freezer combo. We open that up, you'll see that there's plenty of storage there. You have a cutout for some taller items, some bins right down below. This unit does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. Microwave right up top, hood underneath, and then you have your 3-burner recessed cooktop with a glass cover. This is great because you can fold this back just like so, kind of doubles the backsplash, a little bit easier to clean. That'll open up your 3 burners there. You'll see the LED lights on the front. You can turn those off if you want, but I think they create a pretty nice look. And then right underneath is an oven in case you want to do some baking. Underneath the oven, you have this drop down, decent sized storage right down there, and then some additional storage over here to the side. It's a great spot for some of your pots and pans, followed by 3 large full extension drawers here. So you have plenty of room for your flatware and anything else you need to store in there, plus some additional storage right up top. You'll also see you have a window here, LED light, and probably more importantly, an electrical outlet right there, so that creates a convenient spot to put your coffee maker. Then, as I mentioned, this one does have the center island, folks. This is great because it gives you some additional prep space. The beautiful high-rise faucet here, I know, kind of becomes a focal point in the kitchen. This is a pull-out faucet, as you would expect. Makes it a lot easier to do some of those dishes. Large single bowl sink there as well. And then underneath, you'll see you have plenty of space for a trash can. You also have electrical outlets. So if you, kind of come around here, you can see those on the side. Then there's a little kind of auxiliary light right up front. The neat thing about that is, it doesn't provide a ton as far as aesthetics. Like, yeah, you can see it, it looks pretty cool, but the reason I like it is because you can shut off all the other lights in the camper, just leave that on. Creates a nice courtesy light. So when you come back from that bonfire, it lights up the place just enough. You're able to see, head back to the bathroom if you have to, do whatever else you need to do. You'll notice right up top, you have a couple lights here too, they're kind of an oil rub bronze, kind of a nice look, giving you that almost like country farmhouse look a little bit. But I think they did a good job on those two. Again, something new for the fall 2019 model year. Thermostat is right here on the back, folks. This does control your ducted heat as well as the ducted AC. Cool thing about the AC in a Mallard is you have 2 runs here going all the way down. Most manufacturers have a single run. The Mallard has 2, which does a great job of helping to take out a lot of those warm spots in the coach and give you great even cooling. We'll come back out to the living area in just a second here. I want to make our way back first. So right over here is the bathroom. You'll see you do have a secondary entrance into the bathroom. So that way, friends and family alike can come in, use the bathroom, head right back out without, bringing dirt all the way through your entire camper. You'll see that you have great countertop space here on the sides. Not a huge bowl, but, it's definitely still manageable there. A little bit of storage here underneath. I'll open that up for you so you can look. It gives you a good spot for some of your black tank chemicals, toilet paper, things like that. Mirrored medicine cabinet here up top, and then over to the side is the tub shower. I personally like having a tub in a bunk model because if the kids need to take a bath, you can still do that. And if I step in here, I'll show you I'm about 6 foot. You can see, underneath that skylight, I have a couple inches here. So, if you're 6'1", 6'2", you can probably still shower in here without bending down. You'll see the hand wand right there just to make things a little bit easier to shower. And then the curtain too. That's the other thing I like about a tub is, as you can see, the curtain stays in the tub much better than a shower because you have that big threshold, that big wall on the tub. You have a vent fan in here. Your tank monitoring panel is located on this wall right here too. So, if you need to check your tank levels, turn on your water pump, that's where you'll find that. Right outside of the bathroom, this is cool. We'll open this up. You get a good versatile storage space here. You have hanging rods in both of these. These are removable shelves, so if you want to use them both for hanging clothes, you can do that. Otherwise, of course, you can use this for additional kids' clothes. If you want to use it as a linen closet, you can do that as well. Right underneath that is your fuse panel as well as your breaker box there. Then as we step to the back, this, of course, is the bunk room. You have an actual door on here, not a curtain, so a little bit of separation. If you want to stay up and hang out while the kids go to bed, you can shut the door. It's an RV, so you're going to hear noise no matter what, but at least it will cut it down a little bit. Right over here are your 2 bunks. You have the top bunk, 200-pound weight capacity. This does fold up and locks into place. Directly underneath that, you have your double cube-style sofas. In there you have some little cup holders here too. You know, kind of a cool little feature. You can have those in a bunch of different orientations. As far as the size of this top bunk, let's see here. We'll take a tape measure to it real quick for you, just to give you an idea. So you're a little over 5 foot. You're about 64, 65 inches. So, you know, it's basically for a kid. If you're an adult, probably not going to fit up there very well, but perfect for the kiddos. You'll see you have a window right on that top bunk, big window right back here with an electrical outlet. Then as we move over to this side, this will be your larger bunk here. This one has a 300 pound weight capacity instead of 200 pound. Again, it is a little bit longer here as well. You know, you're looking, this one's going to be about 70 inches right there, so a little bit longer for you. You have the window up top. And then if you take a look down below, big opening here for a TV, which is fantastic. A little bit of storage here on the side. Same thing on the other side. We'll open this one up. You'll see that they put shelves in here. And then right down below, you have a cutout there as well as a couple of drawers on the bottom. The last thing I do want to point out in this bunk room, folks, and something that's pretty great, is right up top here on this vent, you'll see this little sticker. That shows that this one is pre-wired for a second AC. So if you're going somewhere where it's really hot and you need that extra cooling, having that second AC is fantastic. Again, it'll do a much better job of cooling off a larger travel trailer like this. If it's just normal conditions, the one will probably work fine, but that second one will help, like I said, in those hot temperatures. Then we come back out to the main living area. This is our super slide. Large U-dinette right here, folks. This is a huge U-dinette. It's about 7 foot. So when you drop this down into a bed, you have 7 foot by about 40 inches, which gives you a great sleeping space for 2 adults. Otherwise, you have room for everyone to sit around, have a meal together, play games together. Easy access to the storage underneath, just a door that folds open just like so. And then right up top here, you have this cool new light. That's something newer for this year that they brought in. I like it. It kind of gives that, again, kind of that farmhouse feel and look to it. And then right over here to the side is the tri-fold sofa. So this is great. Obviously, probably the most comfortable seat to sit in. Gives you a decent view to the TV as well. And this also makes into a bed. I'll show you how that works real quick. You just take off these back cushions. And then what you want to do is just kind of put your leg basically like right up against here. That will allow you to pull this out just like so. You can fold the legs down here. That will lock into place just like that. And then you'll take this last one, drop this down, and that'll create your bed right there, folks. That gives you a spot for guests to be able to sleep. Plus, this is more comfortable than your standard pull-out, which is great. Right over here is your entertainment center. You'll see that you have a swivel TV. Kind of tied into that is your multimedia center right here. This is a radio, CD, and DVD player. You'll see these RCA cables. Folks, I know that it should be an HDMI, but RV industry hasn't quite caught up on most units yet. So to my knowledge, most TVs still have RCA cables, so it should work. Plug it into the back of the TV there. You can watch your DVD. Little cubby hole right there as well as additional storage. But as I mentioned, the important thing about this is the fact it does swivel around so you can watch it in the bedroom as well. One last thing I do want to touch on before we go in the bedroom, folks, is right over here on that center island, you have the central vac system. So there is a hose bag, a hose kit that you plug in right there. That will allow you to quickly and easily clean up in here without having to bring a big bulky vacuum with you. Large door opening here into the bedroom. You gotta love that. Makes it nice and easy to get in. You don't have to do like the sideways shuffle to get in here. Once you are in, you'll see that you have storage on both sides of the bed here, mirrored wardrobe with the hanging rod going across, additional storage across the top right here. Drop down, you'll see both nightstands there. You have some good, kind of nightstand space up top, cubby holes underneath, and an electrical outlet there too. Queen bed right here in the center. This does lift up for storage underneath. You'll see this little piece right here. That's to help make up the U-dinette. Just gives you that little extra space that is needed. And then you'll also see that you have the bag right there for that central vac system. And as I mentioned, folks, this right here is the TV that does swivel around so you can watch it here in the bedroom. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the Mallard M33. Starting off right up front here, you have two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover. Directly behind that, you will see rails here for your battery. Note that it is wide enough if you want 2 batteries there, it can support it. And over to this side, you will see that there is solar prep. So if you want solar on this coach, folks, all you need to do is buy portable panels, plug it in right there, and it will trickle charge your battery. It's also kind of tough to see, but right underneath here, this one does have a fully enclosed, insulated, and heated underbelly to help you camp in those colder seasons. You have the black diamond plating across the front to help protect from some of the rocks and debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle, and the beautiful front cap on here. This front cap has LED lights inlaid in the side. It also wraps around like an actual true front cap should, which not only helps add a little bit of insulation in here because it adds some air in there, but more importantly is the fact that because it comes around to the side, there's less chance for water to penetrate there. As we all know, water is the last thing we want in our campers. This one has a covered hinge on the pass-through here so that we don't have rust coming down your door. It's also magnetic and slam latch. The reason I like this, folks, is if the kids come out and they go to shut this, if you have the plastic tabs, sometimes they'll forget about it. And when they do that, they either break that plastic tab. I've actually seen it rip out of the sidewall as well. With this, because it's magnetic and slam latch, they go to close it, and that's exactly what it does. It shuts. You don't have to worry about it. You take a look inside here, and you will see again that it is a big open pass-through. Let me move that a second. That's your grill right there that comes with it. But as you can see all the way through there. You'll have the smaller door on the other side, couple LED lights. Probably the most important thing in here besides the huge storage space though is that right there, and those are your 2 power stabilizer controls. The one will control the front 2 power jacks, the other one will control the rear 2 power jacks. Power awning on here too. Touch a button to roll that out, same thing to have it go right back in, and it has an LED light strip on there as well. 3 foldable steps here with the grab handle to get into the camper here. And as we make our way back on the slide out, you will notice this one has 2 exterior speakers, so that way you can sit out here and jam out. Again, those are connected to that multimedia center inside, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. Take a look down at our wheels. You have gorgeous aluminum alloy wheels on here. Not only do they look great now, but they will continue to do so because aluminum doesn't rust. And they utilize the wide track suspension system, which is essentially a widespread axle, so you get less sway when traveling down the road. Electrical outlet is right back here. Black tank flush is here as well to help wash out that black tank when you're done camping. All you have to do is take a hose, screw it in right there. That black tank has sprayers built in. It'll wash all that stuff out for you. This is that secondary entrance I showed you, 3 steps here as well. That will get into your rear bath. And then right back here, they call it the Outdoor Party Center. This one is fully equipped here, folks. You have the TV right in the center, so if you want to watch a game or something out here, you can. No, I know it's not huge, but it's all you need. It gives you that experience here outside. You'll also see you have storage, perfect for some of your red Solo cups or whatever else you have out here. LED light, your sink, good prep space right here. If you need to prep a meal, you can do that. You also have this guy right here, which can pull out again, giving you that additional prep space. And then you have this drawer right here. So if you need some flatware, some silverware, or plasticware rather, is probably what I'd have out here, you can do that. And then the larger size refrigerator, perfect for condiments and beverages out here. Right down underneath is your LP Quick Connect. So what that's mainly for is the grill that I showed you up front. You have this arm right here, that grill sits right on there. Swing that around, plug it in, now you can cook outside, you're not smelling up your camper. That also attached to that square tubular bumper is your spare tire here. Hopefully you never have to use this, but if you do, it's probably the easiest spot to get to it right here. And of course, that bumper is also a good, convenient spot to store your sewer hose. On the back is your outside shower with both hot and cold water access, cable inlet, and then city water inlet is back here too. And if you take a look right up top there, you will see your backup camera prep. This is a pretty big travel trailer, folks. Having that backup camera may not be a bad idea, and because this one is prepped, it is easier to have it installed. On the off-door side is your 50 amp detachable power cord. Again, this one has 50 amp because you have the you have the 1 AC in prep for the second. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2019 Mallard M33. If you're interested in this beautiful bunkhouse and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.